Maundy Thursday? Well, hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It is so good to be here with you guys making another video. And once again, happy Holy Week. Today we find ourselves on a day that maybe you're not very familiar with, and it's called Maundy Thursday, the Thursday before Easter. And if you're like me and you grew up in a Protestant evangelical church that was not liturgical, you've probably never heard of this, and that's okay. Neither had I until very recently. But I wanted to share this with you because I think there is so much richness in delving into the history of the church and that tradition. Not that we elevate tradition above the authority of the Bible, but we can get so much out of it and learn from it. And this is just an interesting day in Holy Week that I think it's worthwhile to know about. So Maundy Thursday, like I said, is the Thursday before Easter, and it comes from the Latin word mandatum, which is where we get our word mandate from. And the reason it's called that is because of the mandate or the command that Jesus gives his disciples on this day. You see, the Thursday before Easter, Maundy Thursday, is the day that Jesus washed his disciples' feet, instituted the Last Supper, and gave them the command that we find in John 13:34, which says, "A new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another." And then in verse 35, he goes on to say that by this they will recognize that you are my disciples if you love one another. And we've talked about this passage before on this channel. It is a passage that I absolutely love because I think it gives us beautiful marching orders as followers of Jesus, that we are to love as he loved, and that this is to be the defining marker of our identity as followers of Jesus. And I think that's just such a compelling and beautiful picture. It's a high bar, but it's a beautiful one. And to really understand what he meant by love one another as I have loved you, we have to look at what happens in context right before that, the beginning of John 13, where he washes his disciples' feet. You see, when I think about service and when I think about love, I think what the events of Maundy Thursday really capture it well, and it shows us that true love, to love as Jesus loved, is to love as a servant, to have a servant's heart, to wash feet. And it should absolutely amaze us that Jesus, the God, creator of the cosmos, God over all, Lord of all, would bend his knee to wash our feet. To get down on his knees and to take the smelly, grimy, dirty feet of his disciples and to wash them, to perform such a lowly act, but he did it. And what that tells me is that we ought never think we are above any act of service. It's such a shame that I so often see in churches that there are people who are willing to serve, but only in very select roles. You say, well, I'm a singer, so I can really only serve on the worship team. I'm not really a window washer or children's ministry. I don't change diapers. I don't clean bathrooms. I'm a singer. Or we do this with all kinds of different things. And what that really reveals is where our heart is, that we are looking for a platform or a position or praise rather than a heart posture of service. And we really want to check ourselves with that and say, am I a foot washer? But what we also see on Maundy Thursday is that this command, this mandate to love as Jesus loves, it also points forward to what comes after with the Last Supper and then Good Friday, where Jesus in the Last Supper, he says, "Take this bread, is my body broken for you, this cup, my blood, drink and eat," it pointing forward to his sacrificial death. That is what love is. And Maundy Thursday gives us this compelling picture of what it means to love. It is service. It is self-sacrificial. And so on this day, I want to encourage you, read those passages of the Last Supper, of the washing of the disciples' feet, of that mandate in John 13:34, and really meditate on that and think about what it means to serve and to love well. And then also, I want to encourage you to embody that today, to find ways to serve. I know we're in the middle of quarantine for most of us watching this video, but there has to be some way to serve. If there are people around you, there's a way to serve. You can serve people even electronically through the words that you send to them. But I really want to encourage you, if you're around family, friends, whatever it is there a way you can self-sacrificially serve them today? where it's real service, where you lower yourself to serve them, where you consider their needs more than your own, like we talk about in Philippians 2, where it looks back on this, where it says, count others as more significant than yourselves. Can we serve like that? Because that is what Jesus did. That is what we remember on this day, Maundy Thursday, that perhaps you've never heard of, but hopefully today you can internalize it. Not just read over and meditate, which I do want you to do, and reflect on it and really think about it, but find a way to put this into practice today, even if it is strange and different, because we are in interesting times. I think you can find a way though. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly hope that you got something out of it, that it was a blessing to you. I want to say thank you so much. It means so much to me that you guys watch these videos, and to all of you that are sharing them with friends and just commenting and interacting and subscribing. That means so much. It's a true honor, and it amazes me that you guys take the time to watch these videos and that they're blessing you, and it's such an encouragement to me. I love making these videos, and knowing that it's helping you in your walk with Jesus means the world to me. If you are new and you're wondering what exactly this channel is all about, here on this channel, Gospel Simplicity, we're a community of people passionate about the beautiful simplicity and transformative power of the gospel, which is the good news about Jesus, which, trust me, is the best news the world has ever heard. So we're out to talk about life, Jesus, and the journey of faith in a real, honest, and open way. And if that at all interests you, I'd really encourage you to hit subscribe to become a part of this community that is passionate about those things, as we encourage each other to move forward, to be conformed to the image of Jesus, and to walk out our faith in our everyday lives. I would love to have you as a part of this community. But until next time, guys, I encourage you to be on the lookout for more videos, and as always, go out and love God and love others, because truly, above all else, that will change the world. Peace. Love you guys so much. See you next time.